Welcome back to my Let's Play of ReZero. Prophecy of the Throne, where we last left off. We were doing treatment with, Ferris. However, we found out information about, how the Wise Man has been, interrogating everyone. Yes, this is only my third time being in the royal capital, and I didn't get the chance to look around the city last time.
Right, because you were so busy looking for a certain something. I get it.
Hey, stop bringing that up all the time, Subaru. You're so mean.
Sorry, my bad. Now then, where is Melty?
There you go again, abruptly changing
You
the
wanted me
subject.
too! Emilia moves, sours when I reminds her of her embarrassing mistake, and as Rem tries to soothe her.
I'll try and meet with Melty. Oh. Huh?
Looking into the church, my eyes go wide at the unexpected spectacle before me.
Wait up! You can't catch me!
I hear the voices of children playing, seeing several of them playing tag in the courtyard. Such a sight isn't uncommon for a church, but what does surprise me...
Solomon and Puka are here.
Mr. Puka, I'm so hungry from all that playing around. Don't you have any shame? No, I do admire how bold you are. Go on, Solomon. The other kids have a gleam in their eyes, too.
Yes, of course.
Yay! I love this candy!
Yay! Thank you, mister!
He's super nice and gives us lots of candy. We love you, mister. They really are shameless.
As kids should be.
You're really soft, you know that?
Oh shoot, I just picked up, Melty's theme is playing right now.
Mr. Solomon and Miss Puka seem to be quite familiar with them.
Yeah,
This is the
there's that kid
first
from
time
yesterday, too. You really seem to like
This is the
him.
first time we heard Melty theme without Melty party involved. I heard that kid can tell who's friendly or not, and Solomon a pretty decent guy, and Pukum too as well, of course.
Huh? What is it, Mealy? You'll spoil your cute face if you sulk like that. Hang on, it's still super cute?
I won't let you joke your way out of this one. Going off on your own like that? Do you know these people? Yes, Mr. Solemn and his spirit Miss Puka. We ran into them in the royal capital yesterday.
As you can see, he's a spirit arts user. They're good people who really get along well with kids.
Since the battle with the Dust Bandit never happened, we aren't in debt to them assisting us, but I feel partial to them because I still remember it happening.
Are they even related to this church? I never really asked them about themselves.
I remember Puka saying something about they're just wanderers, so...
Well, we can just ask them directly. Hey, Solemn! Puka!
You were so loud, I figured it was you, Subaru. Do you need anything? Or are you just that desperate to see us again?
More like you just happen to be in the same place we were coming to visit.
It is good to see you again, Mr. Solemn, Miss Puka. Ah, it's Mr. Scary Eyes and Miss Maid from yesterday.
Oh, it's the same
Hey,
girl.
good to see you. You didn't get lost again, did you?
Of course not. Girls aren't gonna like you if you keep talking like that, you know.
You really know how to hurt me.
Why are you letting a child talk down to you like that? That's just like Subaru. I'm sorry. I'm Subaru and Rems. What am I to you two?
It's difficult to say when you include the both of us. But if it were just me, you'd be my lovely, charming young lady.
I mean, aren't you their masters technically? I mean, Rem's your servant. So is Subaru, by technicality.
What are you going on about now? Rem and Subaru serve Miss Emilia.
Yeah, exactly.
Our relationship can be considered that of a master and her servants. Oh? Good, thank you. So, there you have it.
Huh.
I see.
Yes, I am their master. It is nice to meet you.
Yes.
A friendly wind is in the air, despite the few words Emilia and Solomon exchange.
What's with this? Not much is being said, but it doesn't feel awkward or anything.
Perhaps it is a special way of communicating only spirit arts users can do. Oh, so you use the spiritual arts too? Me? Yes, I do. Just a moment.
Well, even if you are, there are hardly any decent spirits like me around. So no matter the spirit you contracted with...
Come on out, Puck.
As you wish.
Wait, what the frick? Why is she saying meow? She's a squirrel.
Oh my!
Or a chipmunk.
That was a bit startling.
Or-
I'm surprised.
That was quite the surprise.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
That's right, Puka loses her mind when she sees Puck. After all,
Are you Puck? The apocalypse beast and the great spirit of fire?
I don't really like those names. They're not really all that cute. You can just call me Puck.
Lord Puck!
Sounds like he just met a celebrity or something.
Despite their cute appearances, great spirits are spirits with immense power.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. Just wish he'd be more useful from time to... Ow!
You! Did you just speak badly of Lord Puck? Showing such disrespect to someone out of your league? I won't stand for it!
I can't believe such a soft foot could kick me so hard.
You should take this chance to pay me a bit more respect, Subaru.
Well, yes! You should do exactly as Lord Puck demands!
You guys...
Yes, yes. Don't you get carried away either, Puck.
You too, Puka.
Okay.
Good grief.
Oh dear, I thought it sounded a bit rowdy out here.
What?
What a strange gathering. You all surprised me.
Yo, Tiga. Sorry for surprising you like that, bestie.
That again, huh? Well, I suppose I should expect this out of you. But I see Miss Emilia is accompanying you this time. You didn't come here to play then, I assume?
Ah, Tiga. Hello. It's been a while.
It has, Miss Emilia. I see you're as beautiful today as... Ow! What's the deal, Subaru? Could you please not step on my foot like that?
Don't make me repeat myself. Don't go flirting with Mealy while I'm around.
What do you mean? This is the first time I've spoken to her. Besides, I
This
wasn't
is her-
flirting with her.
wait.
I was just saying hello.
wouldn't this be the third time? No, second time. Because you did speak to her at the, manor. Because Subaru was depressed.
You greet Mealy by flirting with her?
Are your ears not working?
It seems Subaru and Tiga get along quite well. Yes, the two of them were also in high spirits last time.
Jeez, they're like little kids!
They are children.
Hey!
Huh? Did Solemn just...
Wait, you know Solemn?
You totally laughed just now, didn't you? Huh. That's so unlike you.
You make that sound like it's a big deal. Wait, do you two know each other?
Seeing how blunt Tiga is with Solemn makes me assume Solemn didn't just come here. Oh god, that's a mistranslation. Well, it's not even a mistranslation, it's a spelling error. Didn't just come here to play with the kids.
Yeah, that's right. Solemn, Puka, and I go way back. We're all from the same place.
Oh, it makes sense you'd be such good friends, having grown up together.
No comment.
Is that so? Though perhaps that is generally the case. Huh? Am I wrong?
Everyone has their own circumstances, Leah. Wouldn't you say the same for you?
Now that you mention it, I didn't really get along with the people who lived near me.
A solemn atmosphere enshrouded us as we all considered the various circumstances that brought us to where we are now. Disregarding my situation, this homeland talk is no joke, considering it even gave Emilia and Rem that somber look.
Huh? Is this... candy? Are you giving this to me? Thank you. Rem can have some as well. Thank you very much, Mr. Solemn.
Oh, I get some too? Whoa, that's a lot! Why did you give me so much?
He says it's because a sullen face doesn't suit you. Sounds like Solemn's taking pity on you.
Do I look that bad right now?
Yeah, just look at the disturbing look in your eyes. Though, I suppose that's how you usually look.
Hey, you jerk!
Wow!
So this does prove my theory a bit ago that Solomon and Puka might have something to do with Tiga and Melty group.
It melts away gently in my mouth.
I wish you'd pay more attention to that glimpse of sadness I just showed Mealy.
Well, at least you lot aren't a boring bunch. Now then, Miss Emilia, getting back on topic. What is your business here today?
I'm sorry. I was also called to the royal capital regarding the postponement of the royal selection. And I figured, while I'm here, I should meet with the other royal candidates.
I see. So that's why you've come to see Mel. Very well. Mel just happens to be inside. So please, go ahead and see her.
Really? Thank you. I know this is a bit sudden.
No. Besides, solemn. We'll be holding an important meeting inside. So,
Yeah, we get it. Us outsiders will be out here.
sorry.
Pay no mind. Let's go.
Huh? We get to play more? Yay!
Woohoo! Over there! Let's go over there!
As Solomon and Puka accompany the children and leave the church. I feel sorry for them, seeing as we're the one who kinda got in the way of things.
All right, Solemn. Where in the royal capital are you staying?
We're at the Buckhorn Bower. Why?
Well, I might have something I want to ask you later on, you know? When the time comes, I'll need some way to get in touch with you.
I've seen just how capable Solomon and Puka are. While building up our relation with the royal candidates is our main priority, it doesn't hurt to acquire some more fighting power.
An unpaid debt.
Huh?
See us anytime.
There you have it.
Right. Thanks. I'm counting on you if I ever need you.
After seeing Solomon and Puka, another spelling error? I feel like, oh god, there's a bunch of spelling errors. Freaking, after seeing Solomon and instead of and off, instead of, and of instead of off. Tiga leads the way into the church. Once inside, the first thing we see is...
So beautiful.
None on the church floor is Melty praying her heart out. I'm just your average guy from modern day Japan, so I think I'm what you call an atheist. I don't believe in any god, but I do celebrate Christmas, New Year's, Uban, and the like. So I'm just an atheist in that convenient sense. But seeing someone pray so fervently is something that even I would consider a sight to behold, kind of balancing my disproportional place in faith.
Mel, you have some guests.
Ah!
What?
You surprised me. Tiga, how many times must I tell you? You'll only startle me if you come out of nowhere like that while I'm praying.
Sorry. Well, I'd like to talk about how cute you are when you're angry. These guests have been waiting for you.
Huh?
Her face red. Melty finally noticed us when Tiga points us out.
Hey, Melty.
Miss Melty, please pardon our intrusion. As you can see today, it's nice to meet you. I'm a fellow royal candidate and... Huh?
Ah! Tiga, you jerk! Tell me when we have guests.
After a moment pause, Melty and Bear's scream echoes throughout the church.
I'm sorry. I showed you an embarrassing side to myself.
Oh, it's okay, don't worry. I don't think it's strange at all. Not even a little.
Mealy, if you're gonna back someone up like that, you should follow through to the end.
Come on now, it's fine. Even if you put up appearances, your true self will show in the end. Besides, you're not really good at hiding things.
That's not true. I'm really good at hiding things.
Oh, and those little snacks you keep hidden under your wardrobe? I know you munch on them little by little every day.
No, that's a lie. I don't hide them in the wardrobe. They're in a box under my bed. Oh.
Mel, snacking like that between meals makes you fat. You should stop.
Wait, hold on a second. I'm now looking at her hips. Like, what the frick? She has childbearing hips. Melty glares at Tiga, her eyes a watery mess. It seems like Tiga always 100 step ahead of Melty in terms of extracting info from others.
You two sure do get along well. Don't you think so, Huh? What's with that face?
But I was going to say, Melty's fat probably going all to her hips.
Nothing. I was just thinking that you and Tika must get along so well because you're both so mean.
Me? Mean? Don't lump me in with him!
I resent that.
Subaru's right, Miss Emilia. His callousness is quite cute. It is completely different from Sir Tiga's. I think so too. Tiga's teasing is much spicier. Subaru's teasing is sweeter in that regard.
Huh? Is nobody going to back me up here?
Oh, then I'll support you, Tiga.
That makes both sides evenly matched. There are no hard feelings no matter who wins, yeah?
Let us do our best,
Oh my
Subaru,
god.
Miss Melty. Yes! Let's combine our efforts and taste victory together!
Wait! Mealy's attack is super effective against me!
Yeah, if Mel attacked me, I'd never recover either.
Tiga and I nodded at each other, exchanging a firm handshake.
This just goes to show, conflict won't solve any of our problems.
You're right. Let's just get along, my good friend.
Oh, that's good. It looks like those two have made amends.
Yes, that is a relief. If you understand each other's laments, then it's best to join together.
No one here is gonna point out the absurdity here, huh?
Puck grumbled to himself as we all consolidate and shake each other's hands.
It's better if we all got along.
Yeah, I think so too. Now then, let's put an end to our little playdate.
Right. To start, it seems Miss Emilia is starting to understand my Mel.
Yes. Melty really is a kind girl.
Oh, no, not at all. It's nothing worth mentioning. I still have much to work on to improve.
Really? You must be a hard worker then. I can't say why, but your praying earlier really moved me.
What do I do, Tiga? Miss Emilia is really good at giving compliments.
Reciprocating her compliments would be a good place to start, Mel.
You're right. Okay, got it. Miss Emilia, your hair and eye color are so pretty.
Really?
Wow.
Thank you. Subaru often compliments me like that too.
That's an interesting compliment, actually. The reason why that's an interesting compliment is because she's a half-elf, and her silver hair is a sign of her being a half-elf. I mean, and also it's like one of the reasons why a lot of people believe her to be a witch, because of her silver hair. Her eyes as well, if I remember correctly. So
Your voice is also incredibly calming, and you're really beautiful.
Really? Subaru says that too, but I'm happy to hear that, even if you are just flattering me.
Subaru's already beaten me to the punch.
Now that you mention it, I've even complimented Mealy's insides too.
Mila is a top tier girl because the organs inside her helps her maintain her healthy appearance. What the
So thank you yet again, Mealy's internal organs, for making her cute today too.
You almost sound as crazed as that bow hunter.
Wait, you know about Elsa?
Don't compare me to that lunatic! She only cares about internal organs!
Have you met her? Such a frightening criminal.
Yes. We ran into one another in the royal capital a while ago. Subaru and I were in grave danger.
Elsa is popular? Well, Elsa probably have a bounty on her head, I guess, and not only that, my stomach was split open, but now not the time to get into that. I wouldn't want to scare Melty either.
I remember hearing of that incident. It would seem the royal capital is a rather dangerous place. Having such dangerous criminals wandering around, as well as knowing of the plot to interfere with the royal selection. Interfere with the royal selection?
That came up at the royal castle. If I recall, you guys are the ones who encountered that man?
Yeah, he's a crazy guy wearing a robe and mask. He's really buff too. You seem to know a lot of people around here. Does anyone like that ring any bells?
I wouldn't want to know someone like that in the first place. If I did know someone who dressed like that, I'd tell them to stop.
Yeah, I guess you would.
I tried to lead Tiga on with my question, but he remained as poised as ever in his response. If he's hiding something while staying so composed, then he's a pretty good liar.
You be careful too, Melty. If he's targeting royal candidates, then you're in just as much danger.
Huh? Oh, you're right. But the same goes for you, Miss Emilia.
I'll be fine. I may not look it, but I actually have insanely strong muscles.
I do not believe you.
Boasting about your muscles instead of your magical prowess is totally EMA. What about you guys? Melty doesn't look particularly strong, but...
Don't worry. I'll protect Mel. I'm fairly confident in my abilities.
Huh. Is that right?
At the very least, my skills make me competent enough to serve as Mel's knight. Although... The knights of the other royal candidates. I doubt I could ever stand up to the likes of the Sword Saint or the Finest.
Sword Saint and the Finest. You mean Reinhardt
Julius.
and...
The finest of knights refers to
I
Sir
was right.
Julius, Miss Anastasia's knight.
I know. I didn't forget or anything.
Julius can also use the spiritual arts like me.
That creep's copying Mealy again.
He's a copycat? No, it takes quite a long time to synchronize with a spirit.
It's not something you can just copy so easily. You and the spirit you connect with have to get along really well.
So I was lied to?
Anyway, I'm just saying I can hold my own. Not to mention, should the need arise, Mel can use healing magic.
Well, my healing magic only offers a small repose.
Really? I'm not very good with healing magic at all.
Serving as a nun here, everyone comes to the church's services for various reasons, so I happened to pick it up before I knew it. When it comes to injuries or illnesses, I could at least ease the suffering a bit with my healing magic.
And that's how you learned healing magic. That's really admirable.
Melty lightly scratches her cheek, but her response is filled with unease. I imagine it has something to do with everything she's seen so far.
People praying at the church for their injuries and illnesses to heal.
I'm sure many were beyond recovery by any normal means, and came seeking aid in the only place they could think of to offer such help. I am curious just how much she's been able to help with that, with what little she says she can do though. Her opinion of her ability must come from that self-awareness. Honestly.
That must have been tough.
You're right about that.
Tiga agreed to my mumblings. If Tiga could understand me from just that, he must be a good judge of character. Now I'm sure that, in this case, Tiga must have felt the same way countless times before. That sense of helplessness of not being able to ease the mind of the girl he likes.
The church has taken care of me since I was young, and much has happened since then. But I never thought they'd have me do something so important as join the royal selection.
You didn't plan on participating at first?
No. Miss Emilia, may I ask you something?
Of course. If it's something I can answer.
Miss Emilia, why did you decide to participate in the royal selection? What do you wish to accomplish by being the next ruler of the Kingdom of Lagunica?
Melty is basically asking what drives Emilia to participate, something necessary for all the candidates to push them forward. Crochet, Anastasia, Priscilla, Felt, Melty, and of course, Emilia. Everyone who comes to the royal capital as a royal candidate isn't doing it just because they're qualified. As for Emilia's reasoning, I witnessed that during another loop back at the royal castle.
You complimented me about it before, but my hair and eye color stand out a lot, don't you think?
Yeah.
My appearance and my birthplace. Various aspects of my existence have many people terrified of me, but I don't mind it. I have Puck with me, and others who are willing to help me out along the way. However, the world is filled with people who can't speak out, or remain ignored, right? I want to speak up and bring attention to those people.
Are you referring to the conflict between humans and demi-humans?
Resolving conflicts between bloodlines isn't my only goal. But it is one of many things I want to do something about. If such an opportunity presents itself in the form of the royal selection, then I want to do my best.
Yeah, but wouldn't Anastasia also want to do that?
Of course, that's not a ruler's only duty, so I still have much to learn and study.
Miss Emilia.
Mila smiles as she tells Melty about her motives for joining the royal selection, overwhelming everyone in the room. She's not the best at public speaking, and her policy may not be so concrete, but one can just feel the sincerity packed behind each of her words.
Thank you for the valuable conversation. Mel, you should thank her too.
Oh, yes. Miss Emilia? Thank you very much for telling us your thoughts on the matter. I wonder if it was alright for someone like me to hear of your motivations.
Why not? I'm doing my best to become the next ruler. But is that not a normal question to ask in this situation? I think anyone would be curious. It is quite alright for you to ask.
I see.
What about you, Melty?
Huh?
I'd like to ask you the same question. Why are you participating in the royal selection, Melty? What is it you wish to do as the next ruler?
Me?
Yes?
Melty's voice trails off as she hangs her head at Emilia, returning the question to her. Confused, Emilia tells her own head in response, then...
I see you're all having a little get-together. May I join you? I apologize for butting in while you have visitors.
Alright, so there goes one of my theories about Wolf being Sakura.
Sakura?
That's right. The one and only. It's been a few days since we last saw each other, Subaru, Rem. As for Miss Emilia...
We haven't talked since you last came to visit us at the manor. Thank you for going out of your way to do so.
Oh no, that was just part of the job. But this is a surprise. To think while I was out, Miss Emilia would come visit us at the church. I have some terrible timing.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. We did suddenly barge our way in here.
Miss Emilia went to the trouble of coming here to greet Mel as a fellow competitor in the royal selection.
Oh my, how scary. Is this a declaration of war?
Sakura, we're going to do our best and compete alongside one another. So I suppose it could be seen that way.
Personally, I prefer a more charming term than declaration of war. Treating it like a competition or sporting event is much more peaceful than a fight for the throne.
When I think about people vying for a throne, I imagine a lot of family members bickering. I don't want this to turn into a situation like that. Every candidate has their own vision for the kingdom and are filled with conviction on seeing them carried out, and yet...
I understand where you're coming from, Subaru. But that would be rather difficult. Among the 6 royal candidates, one of them is an imposter after all.
Yeah, I'm pretty wary about that too.
Wary? What do you mean?
The only reason a 6th candidate has appeared is because they had a dragon insignia that chose them. But that doesn't necessarily mean there are only 5 people who are qualified. So...
Subaru,
Tiga?
I understand what you want to say, but I won't let you say it here. This is the Transcendent Dragon Church. We will not allow you to presume that the Dragonstone forged by the Holy Dragon Volcanica is mistaken.
Sorry.
Tiga's eyes narrow at me accusingly, and I immediately repent for almost letting something so careless slip out.
Now, let's stop all this squabbling. Like Tiga said, we can't have such discussions here. As well, it is almost time for your daily prayer, Melty.
Daily prayer?
Ah yes, that's right. Above all, Melty is a sister of the Transcendent Dragon Church. Even before her being a royal candidate, she actually has quite a bit of work she needs to tend to around here.
Oh, I see. Then I apologize for staying so long.
No, it's okay. Talking to you like this has eased my mind greatly, Miss Emilia. Would you mind talking with me again sometime soon?
Yes, of course. I would love to talk to you more, Melty.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Melty smiled at Emilia and answered. There was a slight hiccup at the end of our conversation there, but...
At least for now, we were able to meet with a candidate like we planned.
I also accompanied my own goals, suspecting Melty and Tiga. I think I was able to get over that hurdle too. Melty was... The way Melty reacted
really
to Sakura...
Yeah, I figured you two would hit it off.
I had worries about that, but they got along well in the other loop too. However, it did remind me of something.
I would feel awful no matter who the imposter is.
It would mean that one of the other candidates besides Emilia has been scheming, deceiving, lying, and manipulating and laughing at us. But if I'm being honest, are any other candidates capable of such a thing? I don't think so at all.
Subaru, is something wrong? Is it about finding the fake candidate?
Guess I can't hide anything from you, Rem. To be honest, I'm not sure what's going on.
Rem accompanied you to meet with all the candidates, but none appeared to be hiding anything. Rem thinks that perhaps an imposter does not even exist.
Maybe it's not that the imposter doesn't exist, it's that the candidate doesn't know they're the imposter.
Even you, huh? It'd be great if that turned out to be true.
A row selection where 6, not the attended 5, compete. There are only drones, so the outcome would be the same no matter how many completed. So why don't they just start the row selection with all 6 of the candidates?
As Sir Tiga stated, the Transcendent Dragon Church would not have it as such.
You mean the dragon stone left by the Holy Dragon, right? That prophecy is absolute, huh?
Maybe it's just me who doesn't understand anything. The guy who only has faith when it's convenient for me.
I thought you made a good observation, Subaru.
Mealy?
Tiga may have stopped you, but I thought you were really onto something about us being chosen by the dragon insignia.
Perhaps the Dragonstone is implying that at least 5 candidates are required, which means there's no contradiction.
So this time it started out with 5, but a 6 just so happened to be chosen. Wouldn't that be so nice and peaceful?
Yeah, I think so too. That'd be great. It really would, but...
Even if that's true, who would we need to convince to begin the row selection as things are now?
The person with the highest rank is the one with the discretionary powers. Now that they're gone, we're trying to appoint their replacement.
It's like one big circle. Even if I put a lot of thought into something, it won't change what's actually happening.
When you have eliminated all which is impossible, then whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. At least, that's what a famous detective once said.
I see. That person must have had it really tough too.
I suppose they did.
Because they put so much thought into it. They were probably the first to reach that answer. However, it could be a sad thing to be the first one to realize it.
I never thought about it that way.
A great detective is the first one to uncover the truth. Even if they don't want to, that means they'd be the first to regret finding it out.
Being sad is an unpleasant feeling. I hope they did not end up going through such pain.
I get it now. That's talking directly to us, the viewers, who already knew from the start. Rem agreed with Emilia as the 3 of us only look at the sky. The world is being painted a faint orange, coloring us in a glow as well. Night comes after the sunset, everything loses its luster, a cold darkness covering us all.
Ugh, stop it! This is no time to get all sappy.
You startled me. What are you going on about all of a sudden?
I'm saying it's time for a change. Everything looks worse when you're all gloomy. We gotta stay positive. Rem, what about Ram and Roswell?
Right. Seeing as they still need to talk about the royal selection, I doubt they have yet returned from the royal castle.
Alright then. Let's go stuff our faces.
Stuff our faces. Are we going somewhere to eat?
Yeah, a full stomach gets rid of all your worries. And maybe
maybe...
We may have a chance encounter. This is it. This is the place. Whew, it gets really packed at night.
Oh, this place.
Yeah, you know it, Rem. The atmosphere is a bit different now than it is during the day, but...
The atmosphere of the tavern now is, well, like night and day, literally. But knowing that it's more of a tavern at heart, the air of it now is the real deal.
Is the food here good? Oh, and no alcohol. Puck's rules.
Don't worry. I'd never have a cute drunk mealy in a public setting like this.
Emilia and Rem can't hold their alcohol very well. Their faces turn red and expose their cuteness right away. I never let them get carried away like that here.
But wait, maybe seeing you two being so cute could melt anyone's heart? What if the surefire way to win the royal selection is...
I don't know what you're talking about, but you've got that look on your face when you have weird thoughts.
Subaru is still so charming, even when he thinks about weird things. But while I truly wish to continue gazing at Subaru...
Found them. Rem, were you looking for someone?
Yes, Rem can see right through Subaru's plans.
Wow, so reliable. So, who did you find?
There, at the table in the back.
In the back? Good evening. May we sit here too?
Oh my, what an unexpected visitor.
Miss Emilia, it has been quite some time.
Yes, it has been a while, Julius. Anastasia as well. I'm sorry for my sudden intrusion.
It's fine, it's fine. So, you were called here too, Emilia?
Yes, I received a letter from Subaru and Rem regarding the postponement of the royal selection.
Yo, Anastasia! Great night to share a table.
Excuse us.
I expected Natsuki and Rem to be with you. Still though, what kind of greeting is that?
Boy, am I glad you happen to be here. I know you come here for lunch, but I didn't know if you came for dinner too.
I don't normally frequent this place so often, but Mimi and the others keep talking it up, and Julius was getting all pouty overhearing them.
Miss Anastasia, using such an expression will only give rise to misunderstandings. I simply thought that a tavern that Mimi and the others know, and one within the royal capital no less, could pose a safety issue if I'm not also aware of it.
You're making a lot of excuses trying to cover the fact that you actually just don't like being left out, aren't you?
Again, that explanation only causes misunderstandings.
Really? You're so cute, Julius.
Look at you, getting compliments from Mealy. You think you're so cute with that face, huh?
You have a problem with my face. What exactly do you expect me to do about it?
Go into the corner, roll up into a ball, and cover your eyes and ears.
But then I wouldn't be able to fulfill my duties as a knight. While my most trusted would certainly have my back, you are unfortunately not among them.
That's fine. I don't see myself getting along with you anyway.
Alright, it's time for me to end the episode here. So thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. And next time, I don't know what's going to happen next time, but I'll see you guys next time.